How y'all doing? I'm Uncle Eddie. Welcome to my channel. Nice quiet place. I do all kinds of stuff. This is some. I'm parting this out. I'm going to use some of that material to make some modifications on my tractor. And you're probably how can he do that? And I have videos about this stuff. I'm going to show you. So I did just shoot one earlier. Except it was dark and I could see nothing. Y'all could see nothing. Not a very good introduction. The Uncle Eddie's name really comes from not the fact that I have nieces and nephews, and my sisters used to tell their kids all the Uncle Eddie stories, and I'll eventually tell you all about all those. Of course, I have to PG them down to make them not so bad. I do restorative parts, fabrications mostly for myself. I don't really resell those per se as of yet, although there is something in the works between Massey Ferguson and myself. I've spoken with the corporation that owns them, which is, I think it's ACCO or I think maybe it's ACCO. So it's it's either AGCO or ACG. I forget which one it is. I got it, the emails and all that stuff, and the contact information and everything else. Any of the products that I talk about, I have asked permission, spoken to them on the phone, as well as requested signed documentation emailed to me, which I will gladly hand over to YouTube if you have any questions about it. As soon as I get the stuff, and stuff's in the works, and I'm not, I want to do everything by the book. I would like to keep the channel PG rated, please. I do try to carry myself with, respectable. Respect is huge to me. Decent Christian values, and you don't have to be a Christian. I'm not saying, no, you're going to be a Christian. No, it's not like that. Sometimes I'm a little off. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh, you live out in the middle? Yeah, okay, sure. Here's the Miata. It's actually, this is my folks' house. So I came, and I take care of the house for them, but I do all this other stuff here because, CB and all this stuff that's been going on. So if you look way over there, now I'm going to zoom this in a little bit so you can see across the river. And there's some houses over there. Yeah, it's about a mile or so away, maybe 2. There's a road over there too. River goes all the way around and everything else. I'll make sure I got that zoomed in okay, because I don't want to be like right up on top of my nose when I come back. I am not a videographer. This is totally new to me. I have not. I've shot some small video and take some pictures and stuff with my phone, and I have a camera, Canon, a digital camera, but I'm having issues with the memory card, so I'd love to shoot it on that, so now I have to do it on the phone for now, till I get a GoPro or 2 or something. So the machine, the parts that I restore or bring to a restoration almost quality, but they are to be used. They're not show quality, and all that stuff I list in my eBay store, which will be linked in the description below, as well as any of the products I am allowed to speak about that I use on behalf of the manufacturer and where you can get them. Okay, so this is this one's tricky because it says it's a 1655, but I need to find out. There has to be more than just. There's like 2 locations where the serial number and everything is. One's on a panel, but the panels will fit the 1655 or the 1855. So I'm not really 100% sure if this is an 1855 with some 1655 stuff on it, or if it's a 1655 with some 1855. I don't know. The deck lid got damaged severely. And I wasn't here when someone got rid of it. Dad, love you. It's all good. No problem. And so I believe I think it's 1655 because it didn't come with a few things. There were some options that you could get, but they didn't come stock. They were made between 1975 and 1978 and then from 78 to 84, the Snapper Corporation bought the rights to make it for, a few more years, and then they stopped making it. I think they stopped making it because, to be honest, I mean, this thing's right now it's 47 years old, right? It's almost as old as me. Holy crap, I'm 52, by the way. I can't believe it. And I've been working on this for, let's see, we've been down here 28 years, so I think we got this 25, 26 years ago, somewhere in there. And I've been working on it ever since. Me and my father have been working on it. And, I make modifications. I had to change the engine out recently because the old one, I snapped the connecting rod in. Luckily for me, this one, we had two running machines. This one here was actually sitting in a barn. Oh, down that way, I got barns and all kinds of stuff. You're going to see all the stuff that's here. I'm going to show you the property, and it's so beautiful here. And I'm going to see if I can catch this sunset for you before the end of this video. A frame. This is all rusty stuff. I media blast it in a media blasting cabinet, and the bigger ones go outside, and I'll blast them until maybe I can talk TP Tools, the guys who make the scat blast cabinet, into, hey, maybe can you, let me borrow a big one, big enough to throw this bad boy in, and I can blast it and show it off, and free advertisement. There you go. So, we have parts down here, all different parts. That piece back there by the air compressor is the riser for the rear fender pan, which that was really nice. I'm almost tempted to keep that one myself. Side steps, short one on one side because of the pedals here, the directional pedals go on. These are upper frame. These are control. Steering is back here and controls. Battery pan and fuel tank, as you can tell right there because I don't have a hood. Originally, these mowers, just the Massey Ferguson from 75 to 78 came with a Kohler engine originally. The 1655, of course, was a 16 horse, and the 18 was a 18 horse. But then when Snapper took over, they were using Onan, which I use the Onan. I like it. It's got a nice amount of power. Mid-cutting deck, 54-inch, 3 blades on a timing belt system. And all the parts are obsolete. Can't get them anymore. And so there's some people out there who love them for obvious reasons. 47 years, the thing's still going, man. And as this sits right now, that's 1,150 pounds sitting there, believe it or not. Has a 3-point hitch. The option for the 1655 was rear power takeoffs and stuff. I don't want to bore you with. I'll go over more of that stuff in other videos. Here's the scat blast cabinet, right? I'm going to show you this. Made by TP Tools. I'll put that on there, tptools.com. Put your hands in, your dump valve, in case it does get clogged with yuck and stuff, and paint and rust and chunks come off, and it bogs down. So let me plug this in for you real quick so you can see inside this cabinet. That was the other thing. I shot the video and you couldn't see in the cabinet. Sorry, you're looking at, I don't know what you're looking at because I can't see it right this second. But there's the cabinet and the material that I use. This stuff was sitting in here because I had stuff sitting on there, wanted to get on it. Hoppers in the back. You can see this is see all the junk? See the trash? There you go. That's the stuff I'll be pulling out and whatever was in there, I don't even know. Here's the gun. There's no power to it right now. There's no air hooked up to it. I run, and it looks like I got to change out that tip. Ah, it's cracked. You see it right there? It's cracked. I got another tip. I'll be putting that in. This is a little bit of both powder, and that's what happens to the materials. It breaks down. Vacuum sucks out the dust, and I blow it out the door. It's a coal slag. And Black Diamond makes it. This is a company from U.S. Minerals, another like a subsidiary company of them. Great stuff. It'll recycle in the blast cabinet probably about 3 times. This is the material. I'll show it to you. It's probably somewhere between, I don't know, 100 and 140 grit. It doesn't damage metal like silica sand does. Sand really destroys it. It can eat through metal. It doesn't take long. at least pitting and all that stuff. And let me close this up. Always close the cabinet. I try to practice safe practices at all time. Under no circumstance will I ever show you unsafe practices. I don't want you to get hurt. Ooh, we're going to see a pretty sunset. I'm going to share this with you. I appreciate you coming to my channel and viewing my my content. I have a lot of videos that I have to edit, which I'm working on, and this is a whole new thing for me. It won't be real pretty, I'm sure, but when I get the chance and can find something that works for me, and I don't need, like, you know, Destin's and Mark Roper's rocket science degrees to operate, I'll get it. So yeah, I've looked at about 10, and I'm just like, you know, I can fabricate stuff easier than that. That's impossible. I'm not going to be able to do it, you know, man. So I'm going to leave you with a view of where I'm at. Like I said, I don't know if I said Maryland's Eastern Shore. Nice quiet place. You can hear the birds. A little bit of a breeze. Sorry if it's windy in the mic, but I figure you guys want to see a little sunset, so I'm going to leave you to a sunset and enjoy that. And I hope to see you again. Please subscribe, like, share, leave comments. My email's there. If you have any questions about anything that I do, please ask me. I'm just me, man. It's just what I've been doing, and makes me happy, you know. And I take care of my folks, and they're up there in their years, and I want to make sure that they're taken care of, and they don't have to worry about nothing. I work on the house, I work on their cars, I work on everything, and you know, that's what you're supposed to do. Not married, no kids. It's not me, man. Although you talk to my last one, she'll probably tell you I'm married to that tractor. Look at deer out here. Could they just come up and like come up behind me? I'm like, what? But here you go. So here, I'll give you the view there. This is where I live on the river. A lot of bushes, and here's more and more. And you're about to see the sunset. It's so beautiful, man. And it's a different show every night. So I'll sorry if I'm shaking, my hand's shaking. It's a little chilly out here, but I want to share this little bit with you, and I hope that you'll keep coming back and watching videos and share with your friends. And it's going to be PG. Please keep the comments that way. I would greatly appreciate that, because I'm going to have family viewing the channel and everything, and I would appreciate if we could, you know, be respectful to one another and everything. And man, that's a good one there. The birdies, seagulls. I really should get a stand for this thing so I'm not sitting here shaking like a leaf. Dude, it's cold, man. You live on the river, and on the water, it's always cold. And if the breeze isn't blowing, you better go inside, because the bugs will eat you alive. Might carry you away. Oh, see ya. Pan around a little while, it's still going. I would turn it long ways, but I'm using Windows 10 video editor for the moment. Like I said, it's real basic. It's about the only thing that I can use. All the free ones are like, you know, no commercial for non-licensed or non-licensed commercial, non-commercial use only. So I don't use them. I want to do everything by the book, and I want to just come back and bite me in the behind the back pocket. There you go. Maybe I'll get some real cameras and stuff and shoot some real. Oh, we got a boat coming. Oh, somebody's coming. They're ruining my silence. It's alright. It's not that big of a deal. Hurry up and get home, dude. It's gonna get dark. Going down. My brother-in-law says, you gotta get a jet ski. I'm like, oh, bring me one out here, or a couple. I don't want to maintain it, man. I had enough things to maintain. I had 3 cars, and well, their cars, and mowers, and chainsaws, and weed whackers, and oh golly, I got so much to do. You don't even know. It's this is like 17 acres. Yeah, it's a big piece of property. It's beautiful, man. Woods, barns. It's like a wildlife preserve, and I'm happy to share it. You know, the views and everything with everyone, and you know, give you a little escape. Maybe I can get Destin. He does Smarter Every Day and Smarter Every Day too. All those channels I'll list. All the ones I follow and subscribe and everything, they'll all be there. And hopefully, they're the guys that inspired me to do this. And hopefully, oh, halfway there. Hopefully, you know, you guys will you follow them and and support them as well, because they're the ones who inspired me to do this. He does amazing video. His other channel, Smarter Everyday too. He's all science and it's great stuff. And he's so cool, man. He's such a cool cat from Alabama, I think. And but Second Everyday too, he does like high fidelity stereophonic, and he went to Monte Picchu a few years back, quite a few years, and the jungle, and it was like you were there. It's just amazing. So that's what I really want to do. I want people to feel like they're here, even if you can't be. There she goes. Going. It's almost gone. Wait, bye-bye, sunshine. Bye. See you tomorrow. We're gonna get like about 5 more days of this nice weather. Yay. Let's see. I'm not gonna zoom in on it now. Some other guys, Heavy D Sparks, Mark Roper, D Almighty. I may have said this already. Sorry if I have. I'm just things on top of my head. Jeff from Tauflater, Jeff and OG from Tauflater Mouse, and Brianna and Danny. You're very missed. He was a good old boy on Jeff's channel. Jeff Tauflater Mouse. Whistling Diesel. Love that truck, man. WD2 man, that thing is a monster. I think it's the biggest truck on the planet. He's got some pretty awesome stuff that he does. That guy does things that, it's just like, no way. So, there it is. I hope that you enjoyed the sunset in my video, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you're at, wherever you're, whatever time it may be, and I will see you again soon. See ya.